Well, Dane, you must be disappointed.
Oh, very, very, very disappointed. Look, I'm not going to be angry though because we're trying to do the right things. Tiki went down in 2 minutes. You start on the bench straight away, so you're out of sorts from the first 2 or 3 minutes. So, you do what you can.
Difficult day. Were you surprised by Clarence?
No. Look, I think, man for man, would probably match them. I think once our personnel changed a little bit, we lost some structure, and they kept a nice sort of steady crew, and I think they played to what Alan wanted. So and good luck to them.
Tiki, what was the story there?
Groin or a sniper? I think it was a groin. That was his groin.
It happened early, so that threw you planning into chaos, I guess.
Oh, look, again, we work with a certain group through the week that we're going to play. Because you just don't plan for that to happen. You plan for to win and everything else. So when that does happen, it throws you out. Another guy comes on who's not. If he was at Tiki's measure or better, he'd be picked. And so you have someone that comes on that's not quite where you need him to be.
What did you say at half time? Because they certainly came out firing to start the second half.
Oh, look, not much at all really. I just put the back four together, the midfield three together, and the front three together, and just let them talk. I really believe that the players need to own these things, not the coaches. So they need to work it out what's going on. I'm sitting up there. I'm not stripped. I'm a threat to no one. So they've really got to work it out themselves.
And did you think you had it when you got ahead?
Oh, look, you did just fleetingly, but geez, it was early. If it was like 5 minutes to go and you got a couple, it might have been different. But it's again, Clarence has got everything to play for, and I think they just reached where they needed to be earlier than we did, and then we played a little bit of catch up. We kept possession of the ball really well in front of them, but that's not dangerous to anybody. You got to penetrate and get shots on goal, and we didn't really do it.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, mate. Thanks.
Cheers.
Thanks.
That's Zooming, is it?
Ready to go.
All good? Well, Jabba, how happy are you?
Very very happy. Obviously there's bigger fish to fry for us, and to get the first win out of the way is really good. I said to Dane after the game that if there was a time to play Rangers, it was this week with the run of injuries they've had, and then they lose one of their better players in the first 5 minutes. It was devastating for them, but obviously I didn't feel too bad about it because it meant an easier job for my boys. So yeah, really happy.
It must feel good to get the monkey off the back, so to speak, real early in the season. You didn't have to wait too long at the second round.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I think getting the 3 points on the board, and it looks a lot better than zero. In saying that, teams have got a couple of wins early before and then not won a game for the rest of the year. So for me, it's all about improving each week. I think we definitely improved again on last week, but we still had that 5 minute window. This time it was in the early second half that they just ran through us, and we really need to tighten up for the full 90 minutes, which I think is the hardest thing to do in football, but that's what we need to do.
Talk us through the game. It was a bit of a seesawing contest. How was your heart rate at times?
Yeah, I said to Hedgie and Bob, I said it feels like I've ran a marathon, and then straight after said, yes, I know I've never ran a marathon, but yeah, it was. I mean, that's what you pay to watch the football. To me, Rangers, with the injuries they've had, they could have come out and dropped their heads and just gone through the motions, but they really put it to us. And for me, for a new bunch of guys at this level, to go 3-2 down and then come back and win the game, I thought it was super. I mean, obviously it helps having probably the best bench Clarence has ever had with Malcolm and Kevin and Bremner on there to come on and fix the game up, but
Hedgie's been good for you too, hasn't he?
Hedgie's been super. He's been the guy we needed. We tried to get George there, and in the end, George ends up being a solid centre half. So that Hedgie's wanting to come over has been great for the team. Yeah.
When you went 3-2 down, did you think, oh, that's it, we've blown it?
I guess part of you does as a coach or any supporter then for Clarence. For me, it's all about that next couple of minutes afterwards, and as soon as the second one went in and we go 3-2 down, I felt against Devonport when we conceded a goal, it was almost like we went, we did our best, and then they still fought it out, but they really didn't try to win the game. Whereas today, the boys were straight onto each other, lift your heads, don't worry about it, and it was just a 5 minute patch where they just had players in heaps of space and we had to just sharpen it up. So I kind of knew we'd come back, but you never assume you're going to score another 3 goals to win the game with 20 to go. Yeah.
Nick Naden's performance, 2 goals, a stellar solo run at the end.
I think what he showed there is what he's capable of. He's got a really good turn of pace for a big fella, and if you can shut him down early, it'll do you good. Because if you let him run like that, there's not many players around that will stop him. Yeah.
And then some of the ends. Rich Heath obviously missed last week. He's an important player for you, isn't he?
Yeah, he's stable. He still has a tendency to be a bit aggressive at the ball, and I actually thought the yellow card in the end was for one of his softer ones, but you know, there was a lot of cards out there. There's 2 teams that really want to win a game of football, and I told Rich before the game to keep his feet, don't dive in, and he didn't. In the end, he kept his feet the whole game and did his job. But the English boys are just a calming influence on the guys, and they keep saying, you can play, you can do this, you're good enough. And you know, coming from the new boys in the block and the Clarence lads, they're sometimes a bit doubtful of themselves. So that's been really, for me, the biggest positive for them coming is the mental aspect.
And then I'm just going to throw a bit of bait out there. You're above Olympia.
No, I'm not biting for that, mate. I mean, we all watched the Devonport game. They had about 85 shots. It's only a matter of time till they click, and I just pray to God it's next week and not the week after when we got them. But look, you know, we'll have a game plan against them, and we'll do our best to keep them out. But I mean, you know, you get what you pay for with that lot.
Who have you guys got next week?
Zebras in our first home game. So anyone who wants to come, please come out. We're having a bit of a party afterwards. Have a live band and some food and music and drink. So be a good night. 4:30 kickoff, and then beautiful time to have a beer after, a bit of a feed.
Well advertised. Thanks, Gabba.
No worries. Cheers.